Get ready for the big dog of destruction. It's Monster Mutt. Please welcome the biggest dog in the pound, Monster Mutt. Bags the first spectacle point. That lightened the load. Finishing up a nice slap wheelie. Throws down an endo. Really tearing it up out there. One spectacle point. Have some boost. Starting to fall apart out there. Locks away another spectacle point. That lightened the load. The first spectacle point is in the books. It's been a wild run so far. One spectacle point. Have some boost. Tucks into a tight barrel roll. There's a brief slap wheelie. And a third spectacle point for that. Popping the front end up for a slap wheelie. Bags the first spectacle point. Walking on the back tires for a bit. Cruising over those crush cars. Nice little slap wheelie. On the map with a first spectacle point. Two spectacle points and counting. Way up in the air. Reversing in midair. Bouncing into a slap wheelie. A complete spectacle star. Pulling off a nice long donut. Tumbling forward into an endo. There's a brief slap wheelie. Got an insane run going out there. Walking on the back tires for a bit. That combo is worth another spectacle point. Beware of the dog, it's Monster Mutt. On the map with a first spectacle point. Bags the first spectacle point. What an awesome front flip. Spinning side to side. Boost to spare with that fourth spectacle point. No slowing down. Starting to fall apart out there. Puts it back on two wheels for a second. Bouncing into a slap wheelie. There's a brief slap wheelie. This is some world-class carnage. Having trouble keeping the shell on. End over end and back on four wheels. Recording some insane hang time. Two spectacle points and counting. Tumbling forward into an endo. Throws down an endo. It's donut time. Round and round we go. Three spectacle points now on the board. Nice little slap wheelie. It's been a wild run so far. It's a monster spectacle. On the map with a first spectacle point. Bouncing into a slap wheelie. That combo is worth another spectacle point. Really tearing it up out there. Almost there. Four spectacle points. Time is quickly ticking away. A complete spectacle star. Popping the front end up for a slap wheelie. This place is going crazy after that amazing freestyle run. should be a wild one. 3 spectacle points now on the board. 1 spectacle point. Have some boost. Parts are starting to come loose. On the map with a first spectacle point. Beware of the dog. It's Monster Mutt. 1 spectacle point. Have some boost. Leading into a big backflip. That's a serious backflip. That's a little bit better of an outing. Get ready for the big dog of destruction. It's Monster Mutt. On the map with a first spectacle point. What an awesome front flip. Time to flip out. The first spectacle point is in the books. No slowing down. And a third spectacle point for that. Only 1 spectacle point to go. It's a monster spectacle. Keeping it going with a second spectacle point. Nothing is safe. Reversing in midair. Bouncing into a slap wheelie. Going bottoms up on that backflip. 3 spectacle points now on the board. It's been a wild run so far. Sticking it for a short slap wheelie. On the map with a first spectacle point. Spinning side to side. Takes flight. Finishing up a nice slap wheelie. Working on an incredible run. 1 spectacle point. Have some boost. On the map with a first spectacle point. The first spectacle point is in the books. Only a few moments left. Sticking it for a short slap wheelie. Flipping face forward. Tumbling forward into an endo. Beware of the dog. It's Monster Mutt. On the map with a first spectacle point. Nice little slap wheelie. 3 spectacle points now on the board. Reversing in midair. Got an insane run going out there. It's slap wheelie time. Really flying across those cars. Locks away another spectacle point. Finishing up a nice slap wheelie. It's been a tough run so far. Spinning like a torpedo. There's a brief slap wheelie. And a third spectacle point for that. There's half a flat spin. Not the best run so far. Tumbling forward in a front flip. Barreling forward in a tight roll. It's slap wheelie time. Walking on the back tires for a bit. Puts it back on two wheels for a second. There's a brief slap wheelie. Bouncing into a slap wheelie. That lightened the load. 3 spectacle points now on the board. Only 1 spectacle point to go. It's slap wheelie time. Sticking it for a short slap wheelie. Nice little slap wheelie. 2 spectacle points and counting. Gaining more boost with a 3rd spectacle point. Wow, what a dominating freestyle performance. This should be a wild one. Bags the first spectacle point, and a 3rd spectacle point for that. 1 spectacle point. Have some boost. Beware of the dog. It's Monster Mutt. On the map with a first spectacle point. Parts are starting to come loose. Slaps it down for a short wheelie. 3 spectacle points now on the board. Got an insane run going out there. 1 spectacle point. Have some boost. Shearing parts off left and right. On the map with a first spectacle point. Parts are starting to come loose. 2 spectacle points and counting. It's definitely the end of the road for those cars. Leaning into a big backflip. Bouncing into a slap wheelie. 1 spectacle point. Have some boost. Time to flip out. It's slap wheelie time. Popping the front end up for a slap wheelie. Doing what monster trucks do best, crushing cars. Almost there. 4 spectacle points. Tucks into a tight barrel roll. Slaps it down for a short wheelie. It's definitely the end of the road for those cars. Trying to spin a donut. It's been a wild run so far. Keeping it going with a 2nd spectacle point. Flipping face forward. That spectacle star is almost complete. Unleashes a monster spectacle. Really tearing it up out there. This run's almost done. Tumbling forward in a front flip. Just destroying those cars. Gaining more boost with a 3rd spectacle point. Please welcome Puppy Power Unleashed. It's Monster Mutt. 1 spectacle point. Have some boost. Flipping face forward. There's a brief slap wheelie. Working on a donut. Bags the first spectacle point. Working on an incredible run. The first spectacle point is in the books. Must have not needed that piece. Bags the first spectacle point. On the back with a first first spectacle point. 2 spectacle points and counting. Sticking it for a short slap wheelie. The first spectacle point is in the books. Really flying across those cars. There's a brief slap wheelie. Bouncing into a slap wheelie. Sticking it for a short slap wheelie. Just eating up the crush cars. Really tearing it up out there. 1 spectacle point. Have some boost. Walking on the back tires for a bit. Doing what monster trucks do best. Crushing cars. Puts it back on 2 wheels for a second. Sticking it for a short slap wheelie. On the map with a first spectacle point. It's definitely the end of the road for those cars. Having trouble keeping the shell on. Tumbling forward in a front flip. 3 spectacle points now on the board. The first spectacle point is in the books. The clock's winding down. That combo is worth another spectacle point. What an incredible freestyle run! There's no catching that! That's the green light. The first spectacle point is in the books. And a third spectacle point for that. End over end and back on 4 wheels. This is a monster spectacle. Please welcome the biggest dog in the pound, Monster Mutt! On the map with a first spectacle point. There goes another part of the body. Bags the first spectacle point. Whoops, couldn't keep that part. Bouncing into a slap wheelie. This is some world-class carnage. The map with a first spectacle point. Slaps it down for a short wheelie. Wasting no time with that triple combo. It's definitely the end of the road for those cars. The first spectacle point is in the books. 3 spectacle points now on the board. It's slap wheelie time. Unleashes a monster spectacle. Those cars are feeling the wrath of a monster truck. Keeping it going with a second spectacle point. There's a brief slap wheelie. On the map with a first spectacle point. Good control on that forward flip. Bags the first spectacle point. Links it together for a combo. Got an insane run going out there. Combo time. There's half a flat spin. Really flying across those cars. Looking to finish off a full run. Bouncing into a slap wheelie. It's a monster spectacle. I'm seeing a lot of good momentum out there.